Finally. I feel like I've aged about 10 years, but we're finally here. We're in the Elite Division, and today I'm going to show you my custom tactics that I use to get here. If this helps you in any way, please do leave a like. I upload daily content as well to help you guys improve. So just hit that subscribe button real quick. Helps me out and also keeps you updated with the videos, and you'll become a better FIFA player over the year. So you can see we're in the Elite Division. I'm going to show you the team. And before people start screaming, no wonder you're in the Elite Division with that team, trust me, everybody has insane teams in the Elite Division. So this is mine currently. Really enjoying Marquez at centre-back, actually. What a player he is. Fofana, insane value as well. I may do a separate video on my actual team and player selection and stuff. But for now, let's have a look at the custom tactics. So, I use all four of my tactics in different scenarios. We'll start off with the one I use the most. And it is the 4-2-3-1. Balanced on the defensive style, 55 whip, 60 depth, so not like too negative. What I found is if I was sat too deep, I'd just be too vulnerable to like the outside of the foot shots and finesses and stuff like that. So I upped the depth a bit and had a lot more success. I was really struggling to break people down in the 4-2-3-1, just a lack of options in attacking areas. So I tried fast build up and forward runs, and actually found that works super well. I was getting a lot of success with that. 45 on the width, 7 players in the box, corners on 3, free kicks on 1. The reason corners is a little bit higher, I'll actually do a video on it, but basically you can take a corner short, pass it to the edge of the box, put a cross in, and you want players in the box. So that is how I line up in game. Ideally, Ousmane Dembele will soon be replaced. You want sort of quick but also physical players out wide, and Ousmane doesn't really fit that bill. So in terms of the instructions, stay forward on the striker, come back on defence for the middle cam, and then get into the box. For the outside cams, I have one of my CDMs on stay back, one on balance, both on cut passing lanes and cover centre, and then stay back while attacking, and also step up on the every defender actually. So yeah, that is the 4-2-3-1 normal. This is the 4-2-3-1 if I go a goal behind. So it's press after possession loss, 60, 65, long ball as well, just throws people forward a little bit more. And it's basically the exact same setup, except for press after possession loss and long ball, just a bit more, attacking on the corners, free kicks, that sort of stuff. Line it up the exact same. So we do have them on basic support. I don't want them coming back because it's more my attacking formation. So these are all on defaults. I do have the fullbacks on stay back while attacking though, because you just find that they're an absolute liability. Like when they go forward, with how chipped through balls are on this game, you just cannot afford to have your fullbacks going forward too much unless you're like on your constant pressure tactic. So that is the one where if I'm a goal behind. We've got the 5-2-1-2. This is probably the one I used the least. And it was basically if the 4-2-3-1 wasn't working and I needed a goal, this is what I'd go to. So it's press after possession loss again. A bit lower depth on this one with the 5 back. I just found that worked quite well. Balanced on the build-up play and also the chance creation. 60 on the width, 7 players in the box again, 3 corners, 2 free kicks. This is how I lined it up. Obviously not ideal because the setup I have for my players, I don't have 2 natural wing backs and then 3 centre backs, so I have to put Hakimi at centre back and use Ousmane Dembele as a right wing back, which isn't ideal at all, but not the worst, because going forward, obviously for a fullback, he's insane, but defensively, like a little bit of a liability. But that is how I line it up. I really wasn't enjoying Neymar in the first few days of the game, but I feel like since I've got better, Neymar in the cam role is actually working really, really well. In terms of the instructions for this setup, I just leave the strikers on default. I leave the cam on default. I have stay back while attacking on one of the centre mids again, both of them on cover centre as well. And then I have join the attack and overlap on the wing backs. And even though this is a 5 at the back, you actually find that in this setup, it's a better attacking formation than it is a defensive when you apply these instructions. Because basically what you have is you have the two wing backs overlapping past the strikers. So you're going to have so many options going forward, but it's also a good thing because when you get counter-attacked, you've always got those three centre-backs there as well. And especially when you've got someone like Hakimi tucked in there, who's absolutely rapid, he's going to be able to get across to the winger quickly. So this one works very well. Recommend trying out the 5 at the back this year because it's very solid all round and you get a lot of options, like I say, in the overlapping wing backs. They're a key part of that formation. Now, the setup that saved me so many times from losing positions, it was crazy. So this is my 3-4-2-1 all-out constant pressure tactic. Obviously, with a tactic like this, you're not going to want to use it unless you're like a couple of goals behind with not long left because you're going to be so vulnerable in defence. However, you're going to create so many chances. It's basically one of those where you're either going to score or concede. Like, goals are coming. It's just about which end they're going to go in. So, constant pressure, 65 on the width, 100 on the depth. Balance. It really doesn't matter because once you've got constant pressure and 100 depth on, all tactics just fly out the window. It's completely random. You're going to have players like tripping over each other, making crazy runs, just weird things happening. It's just guaranteed goals. The only thing that isn't certain is which end they're going to go in because you're going to have nobody back and everyone forward. So this, like, it literally doesn't matter. Everyone just flies forward anyway. That is how I line it up in game. We've got Hakimi filling in at right mid, Ousmane Dembele. You can see just the abundance of attacking options that you are going to have. You've essentially got like a front 5. And then like just with the constant pressure, everybody just is everywhere. It's crazy. Nobody sticks to their position. So we've got get in behind on all of the front 5. And then get forward on one of the centre mids. I just leave Vieira on balance because, like, it's not like he doesn't get forward anyway. But I feel like if you have the whole team on get forward, you're just going to concede. So at least we've got someone sat in the middle. And then stay back while attacking on all of the centre-backs. So this one has got me back into so many games. You create so many chances. Like, if you need a goal with 10 minutes to go, that is the formation and setup for you. But guys, I really do hope you've enjoyed. These are my Elite Division custom tactics. I'd really appreciate if you did subscribe. Really means a lot to me to know that you guys are enjoying my content. And it helps me do this full time as well. So please do leave a like, subscribe, and I will upload every day to try and help you become better at the game. But thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next video, and peace.